Hey, and welcome to this video. Today we have a very professional YouTube introduction because today is a very professional day because we are grinding today. We are going to be grinding the shit out of our almost finished island because I really want to finish it today. So we're going to do all of the little bits and bobs that we have left. We have like 2 little areas that we need to decorate. I am thinking about maybe redecorating my house. That might not happen, but we shall see how far in I decide that I'm done with this island. But I'm very excited to be finishing this island today. But shall we just flop ourselves right in and I will show you the areas that we need to still finish up, and then I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do with them, even though I have no clue yet. So that could get interesting. But let's just flop on in. Woohoo! Okay, we're here. This is still not fully done. Like, I know that this was like the last build that we did. But I don't love this area, but I also I'm very done. Like, I really want to move on to the next one because this is like way too, I don't know, like I don't do well with neighborhoods. So it was a bad idea to do that, but we still need to finish this little area up, which kind of like is an awkward thing to walk through, but I really want to decorate this. And then like the main area that we still need to do is back here where we have these like this double incline. I did something, I tried some things, but I didn't really end up liking them very much. I was gonna put the villager houses here, but I don't really want to speed run HHP on this island because we still have like 2 villager houses left, I think. I think we still have Lopez and Quilson left. Oh, and we still have, who's that? Who's that down there? Sheldon, whose houses don't necessarily fit, but they also wouldn't not fit at all. I think we're gonna focus on this for now, and we're just gonna fill this up, and then we can like create a little circle moment with like a picnic in the middle, kind of like a little plaza. I think that could be quite cute. So let's maybe start with that, shall we? I might even bring like my modded island in a sec because I can just easily plant trees from that island. So I might switch my switch. And so you will see another, like a different character decorating, and then we will decorate with this little character. But let me switch my switch, and then we're gonna be planting some trees.
Hey, with me, started out free since you've been gone. Country boy, I love you.
We are going to sprint then out. Cool, look at all these fucking overgrown flowers. I can't wait to clean this up. Ooh. I don't know why I said ooh. Isn't she the cutest, by the way? I think she looks adorable. I mean, everyone's wearing this bun wig, so I have overlooked this for far too long, and it is a crime. I deserve jail time. Plant some trees. Oh, this is so much nicer. Imagine I'd have to, like, get all these trees myself. Like, imagine actually having to play the game. No. It's not for me. But how are you, by the way? I hope you're well. I hope you had a lovely weekend. I hope you had a lovely week. I know it's been a while. I know that it's been like very inconsistent on this YouTube channel lately, but it's honestly just because I haven't been inspired for this island, which is also why I decided to do this little video today. Because, you know, I don't really want to force myself to build on an island when I don't feel inspired, but like also I kind of want to get this island done because it's so close to being done. If it was like further off, I probably would have just reset and just called it. But because it's like not that much left, I kind of didn't feel like, you know, resetting. Did I use like any cedars? No, I don't think I did. Because then we could just put a large young hardwood here. Because I feel like I always preach to, you know, not force things when you don't feel inspired to create an island. You know, when you just want to be done with it. I think we've all been there when you're just really not feeling it and you just really want to be done with an island. And I think that's completely fair and absolutely valid because you spend a lot of time on an island and sometimes you lose interest. You know, you get excited about a theme, and then when it actually comes to it, like to finishing it, you don't really feel it, and that is so completely fair. So I would actually, I would have wished that this island wasn't this close to being done, just so that I could reset, because so many people always tell me like, oh, how do you finish that many islands? Like, I can't even finish one. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know. Like, I feel like that I apply too much pressure. So I wish I could just, you know, I don't know, like use my platform to show you that it's okay to not finish an island. But also, like, I really want to because I'm a perfectionist like that. So, you know, that's also a factor. Let me also clean these flowers up because this looks disgusting. Okay, and then I think I want like a small tree here again. I don't know, like I'm obsessed with using small trees behind bushes because they just look like bigger bushes. I need a ladder. But I don't know, like I find tree planting incredibly therapeutic, but also incredibly tiring. Like honestly, like it takes so fucking long to fill up like cliffs and stuff. I wish there was a way like in HHP where you just click the tree, or like, I don't know, shake it twice and it turns into like a bigger growth stage, because it takes so fucking long. Like imagine I'd have to do all of this vanilla. I mean, I know that most of you probably do, but like with content creation, you know, you have to do like so much shit that I feel like it's very difficult to, you know, keep up with all the items that you need. I know that it's possible and that like many do that, but I'm not one of them. I envy all of you lovelies who can do that, but my brain is not able to handle that shit. I'm sorry. You know, we're just gonna show the reality of things, because I could just be like,
Well, let me grow all these trees.
and then do all of this off of camera and be like, well, I grew all these trees. I'm gonna show you how it is. I'm gonna show you how it's done on this island, and that's okay. It's done. Then just fill it up with shrubs probably, and maybe some like moss parasols later on, some wheat fields again, because I feel like wheat fields are just a god tier item. Like how could you not want to use wheat fields all over your island? Like they fill up the space perfectly. Adore the wheat fields so much. They are brilliant. Such a lovely thing to add to the game. Thank you so much again, Nintendo. That was brilliant and I loved it all so much. We don't need to fill any of that shit because you're not going to be able to see, because it's going to be
Blocked off.
because we're going to block off the beach, because I can't be asked with the beaches. I'm sorry. Okay, I know that so many people like want to finish their beaches as well. I feel like this is just me rambling about and like justifying why I'm not finishing certain areas on this island.
I'm like, no, you know, because I'm such a hard one.
Also, I have no idea what the fuck I'm going on about. Like, I don't know if it's a good idea also to do this before stream, because I might just be incredibly tired afterwards, and it's going to be very difficult for me to stream, but that's okay. You know, that's okay. So let me probably fill this up with flowers and shrubs, and then I shall return to you. So let me do all of this boring shit, and then we're going to get into the nitty gritty and do the nice items and stuff.
One eternity later.
Okay, cliffs are filled up with flowers and shrubby. Stunning, we love it. I kind of also like, my friend told me that maybe we could do like a line of houses here, you know, of like storefront buildings. And then we have like some more trees back here. Okay, so we need to switch again. Stunning. Bye. So let's maybe just start creating these buildings, right? I think just a like generic storefront building. Really like this shade of wood. I wish we had more in this particular wood color. I think it would look so pretty. Look how gorgeous this is. This is like the perfect like muted. Oh, I love it so much. Don't
finish each other's
a different storefront color next to that. Is this a white? Oh, that's a dark brown. I kind of want a white next to that. Oh yeah, stunning. Kind of like Amsterdam vibes, which doesn't really make sense with the lore of this island, you know, but you know, with like, I don't know, like the different colored houses quite close to each other, and then maybe we can have like some taller ones here as well. So let's maybe whip out our terraforming tool. No, that's the path tool, honey. Oh, stunning. That fit like a glove. Wow. Okay, that was very satisfying. Where's my ladder? Do I not have my ladder? Oh, let me grab my ladder then. Rude. Okay, so you are gonna go here. What are you gonna be? I mean, you could, maybe we can make you like a blue one, but we haven't used any blue anywhere else. I don't really care. Are you blue? Are you not? Oh my god, it's gonna be such a pain. Where are you? Oh my god, help me, Christ. Thank you. Christ found us. Oh, I kind of even like this. Maybe if we pull this out a smidge, and then you can be this one again. No? Okay. Hello. The physical pain I am feeling. Jesus. Ugh, that was disgusting. I hate how difficult it is to find the correct swatch. Okay, I think that works. And then maybe we can pop some medieval stuff next to this, because they are fairly tall. Oh yeah, that's nice. And then we can pop another one back there. Love that they don't align. Makes me really happy. Looks so great. I mean, we could maybe have like a castle arch there, so that leads out to the beach. That could be something. Oh, stunning. And we also have some fences so that we can block. That was disgusting. I hated that. Pop the castle gate. Push you in. No, maybe actually let's pull you out like that. I think that's cute. aligns quite well with the medieval building side. Then let me see how the flowers would be going. Okay, so we can have the half tile fence item here and then have like flowers behind it. I think that would look so pretty. Like it's like an actual overgrown type of old pathway that's closed up now. I think that's really nice. Well, that's sort of hidden, but that's okay. Let's use one of those apple trees for the time being then, just so that we can get like an idea of what this is going to look like, right? So let me eat one of this. Okay, pop the apple tree here. And then you can be a small boy. Wonderful. Yeah, I think that could work quite well. If we densen this up with like some pine trees back there maybe, so that we can create like a little plaza type thing with like a well in the middle or so, that could be quite cute. Maybe we can make that symmetrical, right? Have like some more medieval building sides here. And then we can have like another storefront building maybe, just so that it finishes off quite nicely, and then we can have some cliffs there. Let's probably build the cliff first, just so that, you know, we won't run out of space and then we're like,
fuck, we need a cliff there.
because I kind of feel like we need that height there. I think it's going to help us. Also, let me readjust on my chair. That works. May look a bit awkward in the frame now because I'm sitting on my foot. Don't do that, kids. It's really bad for your back, but I can't be asked. It's like the comfiest way to sit for me. I don't know why. Like, I've always been like a weird sitter in general. I have like, because I had like these hip issues, right, that we now got corrected via surgery. Through surgery, no idea. I always used to sit with like, you know, when you sit on the ground, your bum's touching the floor, but then my legs went like this, like kind of backward. It was so weird. Like, I was a weird kid, even though like it's not weird if you do that. It did actually relieve some of the pain in my hip, so it wasn't weird. It was just, it looked strange. It looked like my joints were just non-existent, you know, like I was like, bitch, I don't need my joints. What are joints? Or if I had like extremely bendy joints and I'm like, I'm the joint queen, like either of those. And then if I just sit on my foot, I don't know, it gives me like so much comfort. It's very weird. Other people use weighted blankets. I use my foot. Normal things people do. Okay, is this gonna be enough space to flop another storefront? Maybe we can have some up there then, and then have some trees. Okay, this, and do this, and this. Stunning. I'm not sure about this cliff shape though. I mean, that it's okay, I guess. We can adjust that later on. Let's do, what are you? Are you brown? Stunning, because we haven't used you yet. Even though I kind of want to use a white one. Oh, we can use a white one up there. That's okay. Oh, wonderful. Bit like a glove. I also want to have like trees surrounding this and make it feel like very enclosed, very cozy, kind of tucked in, like a secret little neighborhood in the woods, even though it's not really the woods, it's more like coast shoreline. But you know, who cares about those details? You know, it's just details. Right, can pop you there. Let me see if I have like a well or like a brick well or something that could go in the middle there as a like a centerpiece. We could probably put the silo here. I can't even speak. I am done. Like I think it was because I streamed for such a long time last night, because for anyone who wasn't there last night, which was for me, it's Tuesday. So last night for me was Monday. For you, that was like a week ago. We started a new island on Twitch, which is going to be like a candy core Willy Wonka type island. So, or Whoville. It's more like Whoville. So if you're interested in seeing that, check me out on Twitch, bitch. It's a nice time there always. And let's pop like the simple well here. I think that's a nice distance, right? So we have like enough space to still move around a little bit. I think that's quite nice. And then we can maybe flonk some cars within like this little, like the forest, so that they kind of like peep out and it looks like very abandoned, very overgrown. I'm kind of here for that vibe. And then pop another one here. Oh, okay, that's not enough. How the fuck is that not enough, Nintendo? Okay, I think that's nice. And then I kind of also want to have a tractor somewhere. I don't know why. I never really use them, but I really like how they look. So maybe that one can go here and we can scoot it like all the way in, just so that it's like in there, you know, and then we can have like some trees around. I think that's gonna be quite cute. Quite cute indeed. Also, I feel like I move out of frame quite a lot. I'm always like,
Okay, should we continue? Should we continue?
I should probably lean to this side because this is like the correct side for like the camera. But oh well. Luxury car. Wonderful. You look smashing in there, love. And then we can pop the other mini car like right here. Just like in front of the silo. So it's like parked there. And maybe we can like move you out a smidge. Or we could like move you to the side. Hello. Yeah, that could work. Do this. But let me see what items I brought other than that. Because I kind of also want to have a yacht somewhere. I mean, we could have the yacht like on the beach back there. Just like sit there. Yeah, maybe that's cute. Let's just keep it there for now. We can have a covered wagon somewhere here. That's cute. And then have like a tree in front of that. Oh my god, I really like how this is coming together. Like I started building in this area like 2 times, I think, and never really managed to put anything together. But I'm really happy with how this is coming out so far, if I do say so myself. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Look at all these wheat fields. Grab my wheat field, flop you there. Stunning. And then you can be another shrub. So I think it's time to switch. Going to be planting all the trees now, which is absolutely stunning. So I'm just going to do a ton of that, I think. Just tuck this in, make this feel complete. I think it's going to be very easy this way to also fill all of this in because, you know, can be a bit tedious to fill in these larger spaces. And this is quite a big space, I think. Let's try a fully grown one. I just want to see. I actually don't mind that. I kind of do mind. But I think that nestles it in quite nicely. And obviously, like, this is an empty space, but I think we're just going to fill that up with trees and call it a day. Like, I can't be asked, you know? And we could also raise a cliff, but I kind of don't want to. So I think we're just going to keep it like that and just fill it up with trees here. Okay, let me fill all this up with trees and then I will return to you. Okay, we need to adjust that well though, because that's going to be a pain in the arse to get through every single time. I always forget about the azalea bushes, but they're probably one of my favorite shrubs throughout like all the seasons. Like even when they are in bloom, I really enjoy them, which I do with very few shrubs, but I feel like the azaleas are just like top tier. Yeah, this is cute. I like this. Okay, we're getting closer. I'm filling up the spaces with like flowers and shrubs, just to like make it feel nice and overgrown, because that's like the vibe that I really want for this area. Never, what's the saying? I don't know. Never. Just never. Probably not a good saying though. Very pessimistic, but you know, oh well. This can be a little Cosmo. I think that's going to be better. Do you call like one Cosmo? Is it one Cosmos? Is it one Cosmo? I always want to call it one Cosmo. You know, Cosmo and Wonder. What? I think I really like this. Okay, let's move on to here and just pop some like flowers in here as well, just to fill this in again. Okay, and I think the rest is not really a job for this character. I think the rest is more like a job for the one that can actually decorate. So we need to lay down a shitload of pathing. We would need to readjust this simple well. And then maybe just litter this in like different like items, like some wooden boxes, some tire toys, stuff like that, and then like tons of wheat fields. I think that's the plan here. And let me pop some trees up here as well, just to fill this area in a smidge, because it is feeling a little bit empty. So far this has just been me tree planting, which is fun. You know, it's always fun to do that, but you know, it's enough now. I've had enough. And then up here's
Well, more trees.
hello. Is that not possible? Oh, rude. Okay, then we can flop like a pine tree there. That works. Okie dokie. And then I told myself that I would return to this with face cam, but I kind of didn't. Like, you can still see my face in these clips, but in a second, that's also going to be gone, because I couldn't be asked anymore, because it was just me planting trees and finishing up this last little area, because this is right next to the Hills build, if you've watched that, which is one of my most successful videos, which I'm still very happy about. Thank you very much again. I feel like I keep thanking you because I feel very weird about that. But anyway, we just need to finish this up. So I'm going to be filling this up with a ton of trees and shrubs and flowers and all that stuff. And then I'm going to be switching to my other character again so that we can do some items as well. But for the first bit, it's going to be my other spicy character again, so that I can have easy access to all the shrubs and stuff, because as you could see throughout this video, I used quite a ton of them, and so same with like flowers and trees and stuff. So it's just me planting some stuff here and there, and it's also going to be jumping between the two areas. So it's going to be jumping between this plaza bit and then that like weird transitional bit that I thought I already finished up, but then I realized that I didn't, which is right behind the museum and like that hills build thingy. But I'm very, very happy with how this turned out. And also this is a very late build. I'm still editing and it is currently 9 p.m. I am still planning to upload this today, so it might be a late one again. Kind of like last week, which is stunning, but it's okay. It's okay. I hope that you can forgive me for that. But I wanted to push this out today because then next week we can tour this island so that we can start the next one, because I'm very, very excited for that next theme. I think I've already spoken about it on Twitch. I'm not sure if I've spoken about that on here as well, but the next island is going to be a Nordic Druid island, which was recommended to us by our lovely friend Pia, who is a lovely member of the community. And she told us that that would be a very nice idea, and I'm very, very excited for that. So it's going to be like some Iceland inspiration, and I'm also going to try, I mean, I'm saying that now, but I can already feel that that's not going to happen. But I'm telling myself that I'm going to read a book about Norse mythology. I just need to find it because I heard it somewhere and I kind of lost it, but I need to find it again. And then if I manage to read that, that will be even better, because then we can have some actual like inspo from actual Norse mythology, which I thought could be quite nice. So if you have any recommendations on what I could watch, like any documentaries maybe, and maybe no book recommendations because I already know that I'm not going to read them, or any builds that you'd like to see, please pop them below so that we can tackle that. And I'm very, very excited. And also let me know if you'd be interested in another like let's play thingy where we speedrun to 3 stars, and maybe also speedrun HHP, because I think I want to speedrun that fairly early on, because we didn't do that for this island and I kind of feel quite bad about it, because I would like to give the villagers some cute little houses on the next one. So let me know if that's something that you'd be interested in, but I'd love to do that, because I don't know, I've been very excited about that island for weeks now because it's taking me so long to complete this one. But yeah, we're just finishing up. We have now successfully switched. I mean, we switched a while ago, but we have now switched to my other character so that we can also pop in some items. I also forgot to stunt this little tree, so don't mind me. I need to go back in and stunt this, and maybe, because in a minute, I'm going to replace that sideways. Now I'm going to do that with a Cosmo, that barrel with a Cosmo, but I think I might actually put a seedling there so that that medium, like that, what is it called, the large young hardwood, is going to be stunted and won't keep growing. Yeah, because I forgot to stunt some of those, but I need to, don't forget to stunt your trees, kids, because it's going to be, it's going to bite you in the ass, you know, eventually. So don't do that, please. And oh my god, my sister's in the room with me. I just heard something. I thought you farted. Yeah, so we're just gonna pop in some more items, and I'm really happy with this. And it's gonna also, we're gonna use a ton of wheat fields. And as I was running through this to like check for the last little check run, because I always like to like run through, see how it feels as you're running through an area. It is so fucking laggy, this island. Like, I feel like I keep saying this with every single island that we do, but this is lag city. It's a lag fest, which I love very, very much. It's so much fun when your character cannot even run quickly because the console can't handle how much love you've, you know, showered this island with. But I'm quite proud of this transition area, because I didn't think that I would like it, because I went through like so many iterations and nothing really stuck. So I'm quite pleased with the end product. And also for this, because I was just going to fill it up with trees, but I told myself maybe, okay, we can do like an actual area. So I just popped a little picnic there, because I feel like we rarely ever do picnics anymore, because it feels like such a like early day type of thing to do on the island, or at least on my islands, because I always feel like they are boring, but they can look so cute and like add so much to an area, like it's an actual intention behind that area. So I'm quite happy that we did this. And then it's just going to be a couple more shrubs, and we are already approaching the end of this video. So I really, really hope that you enjoyed today's video, which was a bit of a longer one, so I hope that was okay. And then tomorrow, I'm completely glitching right now. Maybe that's because I've been editing for 10 hours. But next week we will be seeing the final island tour for this island, so I hope that you will be excited for that, and also for the product that's going to be coming very, very soon that I haven't leaked yet, but stay tuned for the next few weeks because there's something big coming out and I now finally have time to start working on that properly. But yes, let me know what you think about the new island theme, and I hope that you're going to have a lovely weekend, and I'm going to see you when I see you, or maybe on Twitch before the next video drops. And yeah, take care of yourself. Bye.